Hey, what's up, fellow collectors? Good morning. I am my little coffee shop here in North Carolina. But enough about that, right? Let's get to a bill search before I have to actually put the money in the register and start the day. It's just some bills from over the last few days of doing business and then just buying groceries and stuff like that. So I thought we could do a little fun video, look through them, and see if we find anything that's collectible or valuable, if I know how to talk. But let's get to it. Alright, so you might hear some noise of traffic and stuff since I am at the coffee shop, and there's cars and whatnot. We're like right on a main road, so it is what it is, right? Let's start with Series 2013 $5 note. I love me the redesigned fives like these. They redesigned a bunch of different aspects of it for anti-counterfeiting measures, but I like to look for serial numbers that are fancy or collectible, pattern serial numbers, shifts in the print, shifts in the seals. As you can see, this one's already got some damage to it with some highlighter and stuff. Keep an eye out around kind of the intricate detail on, well, in this case, all US banknotes, as well as right around here is a little constellation, is what they call it, called Orion. And that's essentially an anti-counterfeiting measure they implemented when they redesigned quite a few US banknotes in the early 2000s. Stay together. Little wet ink transfer, you can see almost the edges of the word one. That's just when they prematurely stack them after printing the notes, the wet ink transfers from one to the other. A little repetition of 8s and 7s, but not enough for me to hold on to. Kind of some missing ink around this great seal here, but it could just be damage from use. You can tell there's tufts of that cotton linen composition that makes up US banknotes kind of sticking out there in the cracks right here. So that probably is damage and not necessarily an error. Moving on. Yeah, 999's kind of cool. 2006 $1 note, so a little bit older, but nothing jumping out on the front. Really beat up and has been wet at some point. You can't tell, but if you could reach through the camera, you could tell this is all thinned out, so hard to tell if anything's collectible there. Little shift in the seal, but not much. Aside from that, serial numbers are looking good, seals looking good. You can see the difference in how they print notes. It's an intaglio process, meaning some stuff is printed on the note, some stuff is printed in the note. Nothing on the back. 2, 3, a couple digits off from a broken ladder. 2013 series $1 note. Again, you can see kind of how prevalent the print is on the seals, not so much on the serial numbers. Lots of damage to this one. Got ourselves a burn mark or whatever this is. And then a little ballpoint pen. So don't mistake stuff like that little dot there for a misprint. Another 2013. These are going to be kind of them 2017s, and then soon the 2021 bills are going to be the most prevalent you'll see, although I don't see a lot of the newer series. And nothing on the back, really. I like to keep an eye out around the Great Seal, where the eagle and the shield and crest and stuff are, as well as the incomplete all-seeing eye pyramid on the back. Sometimes around that intricate detail you can find some stuff. Hey, $20. That's nice. Somebody wrote that on there. Aside from that, pretty good looking note. Little $20 bill action, so that's cool. Yeah, probably the best looking bill so far, too. 2013 series, tons of these are printed. Millions and millions of $20 banknotes for this series were printed. Again, keep an eye out around kind of the intricate parts and details of it. And yeah, this is just kind of pen mark or something going on up here. I thought we might have a little stray ink action, but nothing going on. Hey, kind of cool. It's a trinary note, 0s, 8s, and 6s, and an ambigram note, meaning it can be read upside down and right side up. So that's really cool, albeit super trashed. I think I'll just put that in the title. Trashed, $5 ambigram trinary note. And then people will be like, what the heck is he talking about? Trinary notes, of course, zeros, eights, and sixes. You can see it's printed a little weird too, but not enough for me to call home about. But really cool. I actually really like it. I wish it was more in order, like 0886, 0886 or something. That would have been cool. But it can be read upside down, right side up. So that's kind of neat. Missing a chunk. Somebody got hungry and ate the corner off of it, but really cool. I like it. Really beat up. I'm going to hold on to it anyway, though. Nothing going on here. Would have been nice to have like a date note. 0104 and then like 2004 or something. Birthday note. Yeah, nice and beat up. Hey, little star note action. Not crazy. Again, it would have been awesome to have a date note. Like, even if it was 2082, even though it's in the future, would have been better than this last 4 digits. But although this note is kind of beat up, it's still printed pretty decently. And it is a nice replacement note. I'll look up info on the replacement note, and I will let you know in the comments below. Now, this could be a duplicate note. Since it's a B star note out of 2013, there was reprints of those where they basically just screwed up and printed the notes at two different locations, and they printed them twice, or a good chunk of them. So I'll look it up and see if there's a duplicate going on. But that's pretty cool. Duplicate, possible duplicate star note, and then a really cool Ambigram note. I like that. Got a few zeros in the front, but not low enough for me to hold on to. Little bit, I don't know what that says, but little bit of a counter stamp. Oh, there we go. Some numbers or something. I love stamp notes, although a lot of people just think they're kind of collectible as opposed to valuable. But I like stamp notes. I like to hold on to them if they have kind of complete stamps on them. 2013 series, nothing going on there. On the back, not so much. 1s, 9s, and 8s, another trinary note. Now, the one I'm holding on to, where is it? This guy. Is because it's a kind of ambigram, funky, kind of different note. I don't really hold on to all trinaries, although I'll mention it in the description box when I describe what we came across, but it's a small find. 8s, 9s, and 1s. If it was bunched up 8s and then maybe 9119 or something, I would have been more inclined to hold on to it, but not really my speed. But let me know in the comments if you hold on to trinary notes. I know they are collectible to some people. 03, 14, 13, 22. So kind of a date note, but I like to stick to dates within at least U.S. history, or at worst like a birthday note for someone really important. I'll look up the date, see if anybody really important or something, or a historically important event happened. If so, I'll put it in the description box, let you know. But otherwise, I'm going to pass on it. Really beat up too. Getting down there. Last few notes, 2017A, another really large run, just like 2017. This would be nice if we had like fold-over errors, double fold-over errors, be worth thousands of dollars, but not that lucky. Little shift in the seal there. Nothing on the back. Another 2017A. This one got a little highlighter or something. You can't really see it as well in the camera, but it's a little off-colored from like, almost like a lipstick or something weird. Somebody sent in a little impromptu kiss me note. A little bit older note, 2019. Now this would, funny enough, be considered end of life. $1 notes in the US are considered to only have a 10-year lifespan. So this one would be considered to be kind of end of life. It's also been wet and it's all jacked up, so pass on that one. Last three dollar bills, 02, 01, 5547 on this 2013 note. Real beat up. So hard to tell if anything was collectible or error or anything. It's also been torn. Nothing going on there. And 2017A, nothing jumping out on the front of the note. On the back, some free dirt and pen mark. Nothing really collectible. Last but not least, a couple digits away from a broken ladder. Would have been nice to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then an 8 instead of this 3, then 9. That would have been a nice broken ladder note. I know a few people, if they're in good condition, will pay a few bucks over face value all day for those. But what did we hold on? Well, let's look to the back. I don't want to skip a step. I like to keep an eye out again around the seals, but I don't see anything on this one. This one's a little beat up too. What did we hold on to? These two bad boys. A nice little star note. I will look that up. See if it's a well, it is a replacement note, but see if it's a duplicate replacement note. Can't talk today. And I will put that in the comments and in the description box. There we go. I'm telling you, man, this language is hard. Last but not least, a nice Ambigram note. Looking really nice. I will definitely hold on to that despite how beat up it is. I appreciate you guys coming to the video. I hope you have good luck in your coin and banknote searches, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.